Welcome to this video on the Zenwara channel. My name is Sri Satguru Buddha Rawa Bhagwan. Today we're going to talk about Tripura Bhairavi, the three views, which leads to the fourth view, which is the movement of the avatar through the system, on wheels, back to the body. So what that is called the return to life, passing through the door of life at the third view of Tripura Bhairavi. Now I'm going to reiterate a little bit more about this in this video. One of the great abilities of the yogi is the ability to travel to the stories, to travel to domains, to travel to lokas, to travel to stories. This is one of the four great abilities of the yogi, which are to travel, to view, to remember, and to change. With the ability to travel, the yogi that seeks perfection seeks to travel to the domains of the Dash Mahavidya, the 10 forms of the goddess. And one of these lokas is the loka of Tripura Bhairavi. There are some of these experiences that lead to the becoming of the avatar. So for example, in Tripura Bhairavi, Tripura, you have three pure views of Bhairavi and her domain. The first view, you enter the view of the butcher, where you see dissolution, the butcher, which is chopping up life and putting it into boxes on a conveyor belt that goes into the wall. If you can get past the first view, you get to the second view. The second view is the conveyor belt that moves through space towards the door. The door is not the final door of life, but the door to the third view. When you enter the third view, you have entered a view which seeks to retain very strongly. A beginner yogi should explore the first view with the intent of progressing to the second view. But once you make to the third view, it is nearly impossible to exit the third view. The only way to exit the third view is through the door of life, which exists in the third view of Tripura Bhairavi. In the third view, this is where all the conveyor belts combined culminate to the funnel that enters the conveyor belt into the door of life. The door of life is the door of life and death. Those who make it to the third view of Tripura Bhairavi must, to exit the view, step through the door. But only he who is coded to God and has the code to the door can make it through alive. This is the Purna, the pure avatar, the full avatar, coded within himself to the code of life, with the authority over life, can pass through the door. Once you pass through the door and are not dissolved and reborn into a new life, the avatar reincarnates into the same causal body He travels through the systems, through the tunnels of the fourth view of Tripura Bhairavi, the view of the avatar which returns to the body. On a cart, almost like a mining cart, on wheels, the avatar travels through the system, through the tunnels, and returns to the body, the fully enlightened avatar. Thank you for listening to this video on the Zen Aura channel.